What the hell are you doing?
I'm gonna make this big for my great-grandson's graduation barbecue.
I know you want barbecue ribs, but do you have any room for a roasted brown?
What? Sometimes you just gotta do crazy stuff.
Get a fly!
Should've got a video. It was December 1st, 1955. I was young and sex. I was 20 years old.
So if you were 20 back then, you'd be about 95 now?
Black don't crack unless you're using it.
Well, folks, ask and ye shall receive. Yesterday, January 25th, marked a month until the release of the Madea Homecoming, or a Madea Homecoming film on Netflix. Now today, on the 26th, the day after that, we have the official trailer. Now, given that the promo is about a minute 40 seconds, obviously I can't play the whole thing. I started off the video with kind of a trimmed down version of it. Some of my favorite bits, by the way. So if you want to look at the full promo, the full trailer, I will leave a link in the comment section below on the Netflix YouTube channel. Tyler Perry has posted on his social media. It's everywhere at this point. When I was watching the Oval this morning taking notes, I was being bombarded with messages. Yo, the trailer dropped, the trailer dropped. So I took notes. I'm going to do a full breakdown. Keep in mind, this is a Madea film, so it's not going to be like fully in depth like my, you know, the Tyler Perry show videos. It's me just kind of talking about what I saw in the promo. And like I said before, this is essentially the Madea farewell play in movie form. That's literally what it is. And I gotta say, Tyler Perry talked about how this movie and the reason he's bringing Madea back is for the sake of the, you know, audiences around the world, especially America, the fact that we need some laughs with everything going on over the past couple years, you know, from politics to the pandemic, just everything. We forgot how to have a laugh and have a good time. And let me just say, this trailer was refreshing. You know, as somebody who's so used to critiquing and breaking down stuff, especially Tyler Perry content, to just watch its promo and be like, you know what? I'm going to have a good time with this movie. So, Tyler Perry says, when I tell you I want you to laugh so hard that you can't stop, I mean it. We've been going through too much in this world. All I want this movie to do is just make you laugh out loud for real. Coming on February 25th to Netflix. And to be honest, that's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for, man, you know, this was not one of the best Madea films, or I thought it sucked. No, he wants us to laugh, and that's what I want to do. I just want to have a laugh and have a good time. But I think there were about 4 moments that really stuck out to me in the promo that had me laughing my butt off. So the opening scene is a concert crowd going nuts. At first, I'm like, Lord, is this when Tyler's going, when Madea's going to be like dressed like Beyonce doing a homecoming routine or something? But no, the crowd's going nuts, and then like the headlines that or the taglines just pop up on screen: the legend, diva, icon, the queen is back. Oh man! So we got Madea and Cora on the porch, and then, you know, you got the Heller sign, and Madea's going hallelujah, hallelujah. So the Heller sign outside, I thought was a great touch. I know that was in like that 7-second Netflix promo we had about upcoming films coming up on Netflix. But here's the first part that had me rolling. So Joe was coming out into the yard checking on Brown. Brown is just, you know, he has like a whole bottle of lighter fluid, just pouring it all over the grill. And Joe's like, "What you doing out here, Brown?" And Brown's like, "You know, I want this to be a big fire, you know, to celebrate my great-grandson's graduation." And out of nowhere, we go into the house. Joe's telling Madea, "I know you want to barbecue ribs, but do you have any room on that grill for a roasted brown?" "Wait, what are you talking about?" Boom! Flame goes off, and kind of like what happened to, remember in the, what was like the mid-credit scenes of Ride Along? Dang, I haven't watched that movie in a while. When Kevin Hart is, you know, doing the same thing, trying to light the grill, Ice Cube's character tells him not to do it, but then he does it anyway, and he gets blown into the neighbor's yard. It's kind of like that. But even worse in this case is the fact that apparently Brown set one of Madea's trees on fire. "Brown, you owe me a tree." So it's just funny to me that we have a moment of classic Mr. Brown. And I think it's refreshing for me because I'm so used to assisted living, Madea-less. But to see Brown, Cora, and Madea together again, a great sight. So we go over to everyone from Tim. Now, I actually went to I forgot that if you type in a name on Google, like how to pronounce blank, it'll take you to like different websites that have vocal recordings and whatnot. Tim is the young man who's graduating from college, like in the play. Davi, I looked it up. I'm like, well, his grandmother is Italian, so I guess Davi is the correct pronunciation, D-A-V-I. Davy or Davi, I'm going to do my best to say Davi. So Davi is behind Tim. They come into the house. His mother's there, Laura, and they're all in the kitchen hugging, celebrating. Cora's in there, Medea's in there, saying that, you know what, we're so proud of you for graduating. It's like, you know what, baby, thanks for coming by. You can come by anytime, any day, any time of the week, anytime in the morning or night, but don't stay too long now. Are you leaving right after the graduation, right? So that's literally Black family etiquette 101. So from there, we see Davi's family come over. His grandmother, let me see, Bertrice and Paula, who is Davi's aunt. And it looks like Madea or somebody. I couldn't tell who opened the door, but whoever does it, Bertrice goes Wakanda forever and gets the door slammed right in her face, which hilarious. So from there, you got. I have the character names and descriptions on my screen right now, so I'm clicking to make sure I get them right. So Laura's saying, you know what, there's the legal way and then there's the Madea way. You know, they're just hanging out in the kitchen. I imagine this is when Laura first arrives at the house and, you know, it's just catching up with her family since it's been a while. And we go over to everybody out at a restaurant, probably like an Applebee's, some kind of, you know, big restaurant. And they're having like a celebration for the upcoming graduation of Tim. And you have Patrice, Paula, Joe, Madea. Everybody's together having a good time. And it looks like Joe is wearing, you know, like a Black Lives Matter shirt. And I guess he's talking about Madea when he goes, brawless and lawless. So we go over to the house again. And I'm guessing Richard, who is Tim's father, he's in the kitchen with Madea and Bam. Those two are sitting at a table. Madea fires around a bullet into the air because it is not a Madea play, a Madea movie, or an episode of a Tyler Perry show with Madea if one or more guns aren't fired off. So Madea shoots a bullet into the ceiling. And, you know, Richard, he kind of, you know, falls over. But in the living room, everybody's freaking out. And I'm guessing Richard probably does something, you know, I don't know, off key. Because like the description says, Richard is Tim's father. No one in the family likes Richard because of the way he treated Laura, his ex-wife. He's pompous and arrogant. Seriously, based off that character description alone, leaving him alone in the room with Madea and Bam, you know somebody's going to get shot. So after that, oh my goodness. You got Madea saying sometimes you got to do crazy stuff. Now in the play, if I remember correctly, Brown gets high because what was it, like his sugar was low or something like that. And I forgot who did it, but I think they went into Medea's purse, or was it Cora? No, I think it was Medea's purse, not Cora's. I forgot whose purse it was, but they found like some chocolate in like a Ziploc bag, give it to Brown. And it turns out that wasn't regular chocolate. It's like special chocolate to get somebody high. This fool is up on the roof. I think I could fly. It's like he's wearing like imagine a Batman suit, but it's in Mr. Brown colors. Stomach out and everything. He jumps off the roof, lands right on the ground in front of everybody going, ooh. Madea should have been like, I should have got a video. Again, that was like moment number 3 that had me laughing my behind off. Now, we go over to a scene where I think it is Sylvia and Laura. Or is this Ellie? Ellie is Laura's younger sister. She's a proud police officer. She disagrees with the movement to defund the police, a stance that her nephew Tim firmly believes in. So it looks like, you know, Ellie could probably have a problem with Joe's Black Lives Matter shirt from earlier in the trailer. So that would be interesting. But in any case, I guess it's going to be Sylvia and Ellie who are sitting on the bed. And, oh, I'm sorry. Laura and Ellie sitting on the bed talking with Madea. It was December 1st, 1955. I was a young, sexy thing in my 20s. I was 20 years old. And then out of nowhere, Laura asked, wait, if you were 20 in 1955, you'd be 95 by now, right? And this is the moment that had me floored. Madea goes, black don't crack unless you're using it. And at that moment, I'm like, Tyler, you know what? Mission accomplished. I needed these laughs. So after that, we go over to the porch. Madea, Cora, Joe, and Brown. I'm guessing this is towards the, early stages of the film where they're sitting out there. And earlier in the promo, when Madea and Cora are on the porch and she goes like, hallelujah. She basically says, Jesus can turn water into wine, but I got to go to the liquor store to get mine. Hey man, say hallelujah if you understand what I was saying. And then that's the end of it. But guess what? This trailer did what it was supposed to do. It gave you a taste of what this movie is about. It shows that it's about the laughs. It's definitely going to tackle some serious issues in here, like a traditional Madea movie, would do, or should I say, a Tyler Perry, a Madea Tyler Perry movie would do. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I got to renew my Netflix subscription to watch it. I haven't had Netflix since, I haven't had Netflix in ages. I remember cutting it back on once to watch the Kevin Hart stand-up, which was not that good. Then did it again to watch the Dave Chappelle special. Wasn't that, big on it. And now I got to renew it again for Madea. So, with that being said, what did you think of the promo? What was your favorite moment? For me, there were several moments that had me laughing my, butt off, from Brown catching the grill on fire to Bernice walking up to the door saying Wakanda forever. Freaking Madea talking about black don't crack unless you're using it, and then Brown jumping off from the roof because he's high. So, what do you think of the promo? I'm probably going to rewatch the Madea farewell play on BET Plus to kind of refresh myself on the story, because I think I remember it pretty well, but it doesn't hurt to just do a refresher between now and when the actual film comes out. I might do maybe a comparison video of what I thought was better, the movie or the play. But yeah, that's really all I have for this video. Thanks so much for tuning in, and the numerous amount of people who sent me the trailer. Thanks for being patient. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe as we move closer to 200,000 subscribers here on the channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Hit that bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel. And if you would like to donate, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.